Hi, I'm in Acting the Michael Chekhov Way and the Index, and I'm thinking about the feeling of the whole today, entirety, the question of entirety. And I'm thinking about this because it is still, we're in the month of Capricorn. Our theme for this month of Capricorn is courage, and the color is orange. And today is Thursday, Jueves, Thursday. And the color is also orange, and we're in Jupiter, and so with that our sense of this is what made me come to entirety. I was thinking about orange with the kind of elegance and power that it has, and I was thinking about and I was thinking about the chart and how it has this O built into it, and it has this circle, the O as a circle, and the center point from which we can't get lost. We were talking about that today in a conversation, and in the index, so I was thinking about entirety and all the things, and just glancing at the index, it talks about a feeling of ensemble, entirety as in relation to the higher self, entirety and when it's lacking, how we lack truth, and entirety, how it is related to love, to a sense of style, to synth analysis, and of course it is one of the main four brothers of art, and the feeling of that and how it is connected to overacting. And so there are so many topics we could talk about entirety, and it's one of the things I worked on very hard to create this 10-page index, so that when you could glance at the index, if you're looking for a topic in Acting the Michael Chekhov Way, you can glance at the index and it will give you a hint of many different ways that you can utilize it and embrace it. So let me talk about the O, the feeling of the O, the great wooden O, thanks Shakespeare. The feeling of wholeness in this gesture of O, it has a way of connecting to that, I want to be complete. I don't feel complete. When we're lacking in this feeling of the whole, we gain anxiety, tension, stress. We're outwardly seeking for help, or we're inwardly plummeting because we feel victimized by incompletion. We don't have enough. And yet, if we can understand ourselves as an entire being of body, mind, soul, spirit, and if we can hold in our hearts, in our minds, in our physical body, a sense that we are an entire being, and in our own individuality, we connect directly. We're a point on the dot of the circle, and we are the center point of the circle. So in the same way that this chart is a hologram, every single point on the chart represents the whole. This is the fifth, these are in the five guiding principles, in terms of, you can ask each point, how, in what way does it awaken your talent, and to understand that each point awakens all the others. Every part is part of the whole. And the tiny cutout of the leaf contains the whole leaf. And when we are not committed in our full body, overacting, where parts of our body are disconnected, especially the lower part of our body, when we look at it in our life, our will force that lives in that lower part of the body, these forces, when they don't feel aligned with your actions and your activities, there will be a weakness in them, and you will not feel complete. And this search for completion, search for you complete me, going outside is always going to lead to you overdoing, overacting. You're reaching out in life and in performance. We need to be able to feel ourselves as whole and feel each step we take on the ground as a meaningful and complete step. And if we aim to take 10 steps and we only take 4, can we view those 4 as complete, as whole? Then we can come full circle and not spend our time wishing we had gotten XYZ and regretting our failure to get as far along as we were hoping. This feeling of entirety, as I said, it has to do with a sense of style. Every part of your body needs to be aligned with the style. It has to do with clearing and freeing yourself every time you take a step across a threshold. Can you allow your whole self to enter into this new world that you're crossing the threshold into? Can you leave the rest behind and allow yourself to become that empty vessel I was speaking about, to receive a whole new inspiration and radiate it freely forward? So my suggestion is about the courage that we have in this season of our Capricorn, that if we have this courage to perceive what is as whole, can you look yourself in the mirror and feel whole and complete? Can you see yourself as all being, as all there? And can you operate from that? Can you see another who you think is missing or has excesses, lacking in something or excessive in something? Can you look right from your heart, from your center, and look and behold them as a whole being and respect that, to see again that higher self in each being, independent of our politics, independent of our belief systems, independent of our position, gender, race, etc., age, etc. Can we experience ourselves as whole and experience each other so that we can complement each other rather than complete each other? Can you do it? Do you have the courage to operate out of that? To ask yourself, invite yourself to operate out of a feeling of entirety and wholeness.